Welcome to this training session on CD Asia Online, the most advanced website for Philippine legal materials. Upon subscription, you will be asked to provide a valid email address. Your account will then be activated and your username and password will be sent to you through your registered email address. To access CD Asia Online, go to cdasiaonline.com. You will be brought to the CD Asia Online sign-in page. In the sign-in box, type in your username and password and click the Sign In button. If you are a first-time user, you will be asked to read the cdasiaonline.com user agreement. To begin using CD Asia Online, click the Accept button at the end of the user agreement. You will be then brought to the landing page where you will find a welcome message. You will also see a My CD Asia Online button, which will be discussed later on. If you want to change your password, you can do so by clicking the Change Password button. A Change Password dialog box will appear. To change your password, you will need to enter your current password, the one emailed to you, and then your new password. You will need to re-enter the same new password for confirmation. To update your password, click on the Update button. You will be brought back to the Sign-In page, which will have a notice that your new password has been saved by the system. To re-access CD Asia Online, just enter your username and new password. At the landing page, you will find your active libraries. The buttons corresponding to them will be in color, while the buttons corresponding to the libraries you are not subscribed to will be grayed out. For this training, you are subscribed to the Laws and Jurisprudence libraries of CD Asia Online. Let us open the Laws library. To do that, click on the Laws button. In the Laws landing page, you will find the search template on the left side of the screen and the table of contents on the mid to right side. In the table of contents, you will find displayed the first level headings of materials. A plus sign before the item indicates that there are subheadings. If you click on the plus sign, the list will expand. For example, if you click on the plus sign attached to Philippine constitutions, the subheadings under it will be listed. You will see that the Laws Library contains all the Philippine constitutions, including the 1898 Malolos Constitution. It also includes the Journal and Record of the 1986 Constitutional Commission. The same thing will happen when the plus sign corresponding to statutes is clicked. Under this heading, legislative enactments dating back to the early 1900s up to the present are listed. When you click Presidential Issuances, materials issued by the Office of the President, including presidential decrees during the Marcos era, will be shown. Supreme Court Issuances contains materials from the Supreme Court such as administrative circulars, orders, and rules of court. The compilation in the Laws Library does not include decisions of the court, as these are contained in the Jurisprudence Library. The Laws Library also contains treaties, conventions, and international agreements. It includes bilateral agreements and even tax treaties. The rules and regulations implementing legislation and executive issuances are also in the database. They are arranged alphabetically according to subject matter. The same is true for other rules and procedures. The issuances of the Interagency Task Force on Emerging Infectious Diseases, or IATF-EID, are the latest type of documents added to the database. The materials are arranged by agency. There are two ways of finding information in the database: browsing and searching. Browsing is clicking through the table of contents. For example, if you are looking for the Foundling Recognition and Protection Act, which you know is a Republic Act issued in 2022, you can easily find it by clicking Statutes, and when the list expands, by clicking on Republic Acts. Republic Acts from the latest to the earliest will be listed. To view the list, scroll down. As you go through the Republic Acts issued in 2022, you will see the Foundling Recognition and Protection Act. To open, click on its title. You will then be able to view the complete text of Republic Act number 11767, the Foundling Recognition and Protection Act. This is what we call the document view of the issuance. You can also find information through searching. All CD Asia online libraries have customized query or search templates. For the lost library, the query template will allow you to search using any word or phrase that appears in the text of the issuances, by type of issuance, by issuance number, or by any word that appears in the title of the issuance. Searches can also be limited by period, that is, from what year to what year. For example, if you're looking for the Anti-Terrorism Act, you can use the query template. Type in terrorism in the search in title field and then click on search. The issuances with terrorism in the title will be listed in the search results. Click on the title of the issuance in the search results to read its complete text. In the document view of the issuances in CD Asia Online, you will find other advanced features. On the upper middle portion, you will find two buttons, Cross-Reference and Cited In. If you click on Cross-Reference, a list of all the issuances cited in the document will appear on the left side of the screen. If you click on any of the issuances in the list, for example, Republic Act No. 10168, the Terrorism Financing Prevention and Suppression Act of 2012, you will be brought to the portion of the document where Republic Act No. 10168 was cited. Clicking on the highlighted text will open the complete text of the issuance. From the complete text of Republic Act No. 10168, when you click on the Cited In button, a list of the issuances which cited Republic Act No. 10168 will be shown. In this case, it has been cited in documents under the Lexicon and Securities and Exchange Commission libraries, among others, aside from the lost library. If you are subscribed to these libraries, you will be able to open any of the issuances listed there by clicking on them. In this case, since you are only subscribed to Laws and Jurisprudence, you will only be able to open the issuances listed under those two libraries. Clicking on any of the issuances listed, for example, Republic Act No. 11479, which we know cited Republic Act No. 10168, will bring you back to the document view of Republic Act No. 11479. To do another search, simply click on Search in the toolbar on the upper portion of your screen. You will be returned to the landing page of laws. If, for instance, you want to search for a specific piece of legislation, say Republic Act No. 10951, all you need to do is click on the Type of Issuance field. A drop-down menu of issuance types will appear. Since you are looking for Republic Act, click Statutes. The types of documents under statutes will be listed in turn, and one of these is Republic Acts. Click on that. A check mark will appear on the box corresponding to Republic Acts. You can click on as many types of issuances as you need, but since the goal is to limit your search, you may not want to select a lot. When you are done choosing the issuances to be searched, click out the menu. Republic Acts which you selected will now appear in the Type of Issuance box. This means your search will be limited to Republic Acts only. If you clicked on other types of issuances, they will appear in the Type of Issuance box as well, and your search will cover all the different types you included. To limit your search even further, type in the issuance number, in this case 10951. Click on Search to initiate the search process. In seconds, your search result will appear. Click on the title of the issuance to open its complete text. In the document view, there is a toolbar on the upper right-hand side of the screen. The toolbar allows you to perform certain functions with respect to the issuances in the database. The first button is the Back to Search Results button. Clicking on this button brings you back to the search results. The second button is Notes. CD Asia Online allows you to write notes pertaining to the document you are viewing. When you click on the Notes button, a notepad will appear on the left side of the screen where you can type your notes. After doing so, click on Save for the note to be saved to the database. All notes you save to the database will only be visible in your account. The next button in the toolbar is a Save as PDF. Clicking on this will produce a copy of the document in portable data format. You can then download and save a copy of the document in your computer for later reference or print it out. The next button is the Copy button, which when clicked, copies the entire issuance you are viewing. This then allows you to paste it to another file. The next button in the toolbar is Send via email. When this button is clicked, an email dialog box will appear. In the recipient field, you can type in one or more email addresses to send the document to. Multiple email addresses must be separated by a comma. You can also type a message to accompany the document. To send the email, click on the Send button. CD Asia Online will send the email to the intended recipient or recipients. The issuance will be attached to the email and will be in PDF. The recipient, upon opening the document attachment, can then save, upload, or print it. The next button in the toolbar is the Bookmark button. If you want to mark the document you are viewing for later reference in the database, click this button. A bookmark dialog box will appear to enable you to name the bookmark. To save the bookmark, click on Save. This will enable you to more quickly access the document later on. The note and bookmark will appear in the landing page of the library. As mentioned earlier, these will only be visible in your account. If you click on the item listed under Bookmark, it will bring you back to the bookmarked item. If you click on the item listed under Note, it will open to the document to which the note is attached. Click on the Notes button in the toolbar and the note previously saved will appear. Let's do another search using the search template. Let's say you are looking for all presidential issuances from 2016 to 2020 that contain the phrase martial law. Click on the Type of Issuance field, and from the menu, click on Presidential Issuances. Click out the menu. The search will now be limited to presidential issuances. You can limit the period covered by the search with the use of the period fields. In the first period field, select the lower limit of your period coverage, in this case 2016. In the second period field, select the upper limit of your period coverage, 2020. In the text search field, type in the phrase martial law, enclosed in quotation marks. When words are enclosed in quotation marks, the system will search for them as an exact phrase. If the words are not enclosed in quotation marks, the system will search for the words separately but still appearing in the same document. Click on Search to initiate the process. The search results will be listed after a few seconds. To do a search on another library, in this case jurisprudence, click on the Home button on the upper right-hand corner of the screen. From the landing page, click on the Jurisprudence button to open the library. The Jurisprudence library contains decisions of the Supreme Court from 1901 to the present. In the Jurisprudence landing page, you will find that the decisions are arranged by year, in reverse chronological order. To view the latest decisions, click on 2022. The list of the latest decisions will appear. To open a decision, click on it. Let's click on Heirs of Marquez versus Heirs of Hernandez. The complete text of the decision will be opened. In the body of the decision, the footnote numbers are active links. When you put the cursor over a footnote number, not clicking but hovering, the text of the footnote will appear as a pop-up. When you click on the footnote number, the view will jump to the footnote text at the bottom of the document. Clicking on the footnote number will bring you back to the position of the footnote in the document. To read the document, scroll down. The citations in the text of the decision are also active links. For instance, one of the cases cited in Heirs of Marquez versus Heirs of Hernandez is Cabrera versus Isaac. If you want to view the case, click on it to open. The document view would have the cross-reference and cited-in features as well. Clicking on the cross-reference button will open the list of issuances cited in the case. The list will comprise decisions in the jurisprudence library as well as issuances in the laws library if applicable. Clicking on any of the issuances will bring you to the place in the document where the issuance was cited. For instance, if you click on Civil Code of the Philippines, you will be brought to the place in Cabrera versus Isaac where it is cited. To go back to the top of the document, click on the upward arrow on the lower right-hand corner of the screen. On the other hand, clicking on the citation in the document will open the complete text of the civil code. You can also easily navigate through the open documents as each is contained in a separate tab. To go back to the case of Cabrera versus Isaac, just click on its corresponding tab. To find out what issuances have cited the case of Cabrera versus Isaac, click on the Cited In button. The list of decisions which have cited this case will be shown. You will find the top of the list is heirs of Marquez versus heirs of Hernandez, the original decision we opened. The jurisprudence library has its own customized query or search template, which will allow searching using any word or phrase that appears in the text of the decisions, by the general registry or GR number, by any word that appears in the title of the decision, by the name of the ponente, by any word that appears in the syllabus. It must be noted that the syllabi available in the database is limited at this time. Searches can also be limited by period. The search template also has a citation finder that can help you find a decision using only a Philippine Reports or SCRA citation. For example, if you are looking for cases on the reproductive health law, you can type the phrase in the full text search field. Clicking on search will initiate the process. The search results will be listed with the search parameter highlighted in the excerpts column. You can limit your search results further by inputting more parameters in the query template. For example, if you want to limit the period coverage of the search of the reproductive health cases to 2018 to 2020, simply go to the period fields in the query template. In the first period field, select the lower limit of your period coverage, in this case 2018. In the second period field, select the upper limit of your period coverage, 2020. Click on Search to initiate the process. The search results now displayed will be limited to decisions of the court involving the reproductive health law from 2018 to 2020. To search for decisions written by a particular justice of the Supreme Court, input the name of the justice in the ponente field. For example, if you are looking for decisions written by Justice Perlas Bernabe, simply input Perlas Bernabe in the ponente field. Click on Search to initiate the search process. The search results will then be listed. In this case, there are 880 decisions written by Justice Perlas Bernabe. Let us try another search. If you are looking for all decisions with Philippine Health Insurance Corporation as a party, input Philippine Health Insurance Corporation in the title field. Click on Search to initiate the process. When the search results are displayed, you can save the list for future reference by clicking on the Save Query button, the green button on the upper left-hand side of the search results display. A search query dialog box will appear so you can name the saved search results. In this case, you can use PhilHealth cases. Clicking on Save will store the list in the Accounts database. The saved search query will appear in the landing page of the jurisprudence library. As mentioned earlier, only you can see this. To open the saved query, click on its name. The system will restore your saved search results. Notice that the Save Query button is now red to signal to you that the search results have been saved. The customized query template of jurisprudence enables you to find a case even if you only have the minimum information about it, only a word in the title or only the GR number. The system can also find cases using only the Philippine Reports or SCRA citation. To do that, simply type the citation in the Citation Finder field. For example, if you're looking for the case corresponding to 736 Phil 749, input that in the field. Click on Search to initiate the search process. The case corresponding to the citation will appear as a search result. To open the case, click on the title. The document view of the case will be open. Another advanced feature of CD Asia Online is automatic citation. If you want to include a portion of an issuance in another document, you simply copy it by highlighting the portion and pressing Ctrl+C on your keyboard. In your word processing file, position your cursor on the portion you want to paste the copied text to, then press Ctrl+V. The text will be copied to your file with a citation accompanying it. To learn more search techniques, click on the Help button on the toolbar in the upper right-hand side of the screen. A document containing tips on how to make searching more pinpoint and accurate will open. Scroll down for more information. Click on the Close button when you are done. For technical support, click on the Contact Us button right next to the Help button. CD Asia contact information will be shown. To send a message to CD Asia, click the Contact Us button and fill the information required together with your query or concern. To send your message to CD Asia, click on the Send Message button. CD Asia's support team will revert to you soonest. You may also call any of the numbers listed to get assistance from our customer service representatives. To go back to the landing page of CD Asia Online, click on the Home button beside the Help button. You may check your notes, bookmarks, and saved queries by clicking on the My CD Asia Online button. There will be 3 headings that will appear: Notes, Bookmarks, and Saved Queries, with a number on top of each indicating the number of entries contained. Click on the portion you would like to view. The tab color of that portion will change. The default open view will be of Notes. To view bookmarks, click on the Bookmarks tab. To view saved queries, click on the corresponding tab. To sign out of CD Asia Online, click on the Sign Out button on the upper rightmost corner of the screen. There will be a notice in the Sign In page that the sign out is successful. If you do not sign out properly or do not use CD Asia Online for a certain period, the session will expire. You can sign in again if you want to use the system. On the other hand, if you access your CD Asia Online account using another device without signing out from your current session, your existing session will be automatically closed to enable you to sign in using the new device. We hope you enjoy CD Asia Online. Thank you.